Welcome back to the KotLC Fanbase. My name is Austin. Today we're going to have 24 KotLC characters enter the Hunger Games, and we're going to see which character lasts the longest and survives the Hunger Games. The 24 characters we have: in District 1 we have Sophie and Keefe, District 2 we have Tam and Lynn, District 3 we have Dex and Marella, District 4 we have Fitz and Bianna, District 5 Grady and Adeline, District 6 Alden and Della, District 7 Elwin and Livy, District 8 Sandor and Alvar, District 9 Stina and Wiley, District 10 Jency and Maraca, District 11 Lady Gisela and Mr. Forkel, and District 12 Bronte and Vespera. And those are going to be our 24 characters for today's video. Make sure you guys comment down below, who are you guys rooting for, who do you think is going to win. But without further ado, let's jump straight into the Hunger Games. The bloodbath. As the tributes stand on their podium, the horn sounds. Sandor runs away from the cornucopia, Lady Gisela runs away from the cornucopia, Lynn runs away from the cornucopia, Fitz runs away with a lighter and some rope, Livy takes a sickle from inside the cornucopia, Tam runs away from the cornucopia, Mr. Forkel takes a spear from inside the cornucopia, Stina convinces Della to not kill her, only to kill her instead. So wow, Stina convinces Della to not kill her. She says, you know what, actually I'm just gonna kill you. First death is gonna be Della for this video. That's interesting. Usually it's like Keefe or Sophie first dying, so that's better than that. Bianna runs away from the cornucopia, Alvar grabs a shovel, Adeline runs away from the cornucopia, Marella snatches a bottle of alcohol and a rag, Sparrow runs away from the cornucopia, Elwin runs away from the cornucopia, Maraca runs away from the cornucopia, Jency runs away with a lighter and some rope, Grady grabs a shovel, Dex snatches a bottle of alcohol and a rag, Sophie clutches the first aid kit and runs away, Alden runs away from the cornucopia, Wiley runs away from the cornucopia, Bronte grabs a shield leaning on the cornucopia, and Keefe cannot handle the circumstances and commits suicide. Like, this is actually crazy. I literally just said it's usually Sophie or Keefe first dying, and here we are, Keefe dies second. I don't think he's ever been even remotely close to winning the Hunger Games. It is super tough for him for some reason. Well, Keefe's already gone in literally the first minute of the video. That is crazy. Alright, but let's get straight into date 1. Dex is pricked by thorns while picking berries, Sophie travels to higher ground, Bronte discovers a cave, Bianna tries to spear fish with a trident, Elwin chases Tam, Lady Gisela attacks Sandor, but Fitz protects him, killing Lady Gisela. Wow, Fitz gets a kill already on Lady Gisela, so that's not bad. Livy camouflages herself in the bushes, Vespera silently snaps Adeline's neck. Holy, we knew Vespera was evil, but not that evil. Holy, okay. Marilla injures herself, Grady searches for a water source, Jency practices archery, Maraca runs away from Lynn, Alvar throws a knife in Stina's chest. Okay, and there's another kill already. I think there's been 5 people dead, and wow, Alvar showing why, he's in the radar scene. Mr. Forkel constructs a shack, Alden discovers a cave, and Wiley discovers a river. Alright, so that's the end of day 1. I think 5 people have died so far, so let's proceed into the cannon shots. As we know, 5 cannon shots can be heard. Della, Keefe, Lady Gisela, Adeline, and Stina. Some fan favorites already out. But let's proceed to night 1. As Wiley looks at the night sky, Vespera thinks about home. Sandor catches Alvar off guard and kills him. Okay. Sandor already getting himself a kill. Marilla tries to treat her infection. Sophie and Grady sleep in shifts. Oh, look at that little daughter-father duo there. Fitz convinces Elwin to snuggle with him. Alden lets Dex into his shelter. Bianna goes to sleep. Jency screams for help. Maraca and Lynn run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Tam and Mr. Forkel run into each other and decide to truce for the night. And Bronte lets Livy into his shelter. Okay, not too much happened, but let's get straight into day 2. Sophie severely injures Elwin, but puts him out of his misery. Holy, usually Elwin is treating Sophie for her injuries, but when Elwin gets injured, Sophie just puts him out of his misery. Grady accidentally detonates a landmine while trying to arm it. Oh man, rookie mistake, Grady. Mr. Forkel and Alden split up to search for resources. Maraca, Vespera, and Fitz hunt for other tributes. Lynn kills Dex for his supplies. Oh my goodness. This is such a ruthless Hunger Game so far. Bronte constructs a shack. Marilla tries to spear fish with a trident. Sandor constructs a shack. Livy receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Hopefully she'll actually know how to use it instead of Grady. Wiley dies trying to escape the arena. Oh man. Bianna and Tam work together for the day. Jency dies from thirst. Wow. Now we have 6 cannon shots. Now we're down to 24 minus 11 is 13. We're down to 13 people left. 6 cannon shots can be heard. Alvar, Elwin, Grady, Dex, Wiley, and Jency. And since a lot of people have died, let's check everyone's status. So as you can see, it's not too, lopsided. The most kills someone has is 1, and it's kind of just even around the board. Fitz and Bianna are still both alive. Sophie's alive. A lot of good characters are still alive, so let's just keep going through. Alright, night 2. Marella falls into a frozen lake and drowns. Yeah, that's a great way to start the night. Well, another person's dead. Bianna fends Livy, Tam, and Lynn away from her fire. Sandor climbs to a tree to rest. Bronte cries himself to sleep. Sophie, Alden, and Mr. Forkel discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Fitz begs for Vespera to kill him. She reluctantly obliges, killing Fitz. Okay, so Vespera now has 2 kills, guys, so she now has the most. And then Maraca passes out from exhaustion. Fitz and Morella are both dead from this night. Let's get into day 3. And yeah, day 3 starts off just great. Sophie steps on a landmine accidentally. Oh my goodness, these KotLC characters are not doing so good this time through. Livy camouflages herself in the bushes. Maraca collects fruit from a tree. Bronte tries to sleep through the entire day. Sandor searches for a water source. Tam, Mr. Forkle, and Vespera hunt for other tributes. Lynn begs for Alden to kill her. He refuses, keeping Lynn alive. W. Alden. And then, oh, Bianna dies trying to escape the arena too. So not just Wiley, but Bianna will die that way too. So now Sophie and Bianna are now down. And 4 cannon shots, literally 4 main characters in this book, all from the Black Swan. Morella, Fitz, Sophie, and Bianna are all dead. And I guess we can check the status. I think there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 characters alive. We have Tam and Lynn still strong, so they have a good chance to win. Alden's doing good, Livy, Rocket, and Vespera. And Vespera has 2 kills, so she's probably the threat to win it. But let's go back and proceed. Night 3. Vespera receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Livy is awoken by nightmares. Mr. Forkle and Alden run into each other and decide to choose for the night. Tam cooks his food before putting his fire out. Bronte thinks about home. Sandor quietly hums, and Maraca receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. So nothing happens there. We have Hunger Games: The Feast. The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tribute's families. And wow, Sandor cannot handle the circumstances and commits suicide. Goblin is down. Oh, and next up, guess what? Alden bleeds out due to untreated injuries. So 2 people down just like that, some of the older people in the series. Tam decides not to go to the feast, that's smart. Bronte overpowers Maraca, killing her. Alright Bronte, I see you. Mr. Forkle is unable to convince Livy to not kill him. Oh my goodness, Mr. Forkle's down too? Everyone's dying. Vespera decides not to go to the feast, and Lynn decides not to go to the feast. Let's get into day 4. Vespera, Bronte, and Tam hunt for other tributes. Livy tries to sleep through the entire day, and Lynn receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Okay. Oh wait, I was about to start reading the fallen tributes, but no, there's an arena event. A volcano erupts at the center of the arena. Tam dips his weapon in the lava and kills Livy with it. Okay, Tam, let's go. Oh no, Bronte pushes Lynn into the lava. Bronte now has 2 kills, and then Vespera is buried in ash. So Vespera was one of the favorites to win, and now she is gone. So I'm pretty sure it might be 2 or 3. I don't know. There's a lot of cannon shots. So yeah, 7 cannon shots. So I think there's only 2 people left. But yeah, let's see. Sandor, Alden, Maraca, Mr. Forkle, Livy, Lynn, and Vespera are all dead. So let's check the stats because, yep, that's right. Tam Song with 1 kill and Bronte with 2 are the final 2 in this Hunger Games video. Who do you guys think is going to win? Comment down below. Tam or Bronte. Very, very tough to choose who I want to win, but let's see who will. Wow. Night 4. Bronte could not handle their circumstances and commit suicide. So guess what? If you thought Tam was going to win, you were correct. The winner is Tam from District 2. I had a feeling a song was going to win because I mean, they were doing really good. The first song to get eliminated was 4th place, and Tam took it home with only 1 kill too. I think just a lot of people making mistakes this Hunger Game. A lot of people just died in stupid ways. Not too many kills, just a lot of, a lot of deaths on accident. Literally, the most kills was 2, and there was just not that many. But this was a fun Hunger Games video. Definitely was fun to see Tam win. I feel like Tam is really good at these Hunger Games. He always does really good. And I feel like Keefe always does very terrible. He always is like the first one out or the second one. But yeah, that was definitely an interesting Hunger Games. Let me know down below if you guys like these Hunger Games videos. But make sure to drop a like if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe down below to the channel. That's it for today. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys next time.